YouTube, how's it going? It's Mallow. I just wanted to thank you for watching, and I also wanted to apologize that the audio in this episode just isn't usually what we bring to you. We had some technical difficulties during the live stream that we weren't able to suss out, and we've done our best to try to clean up the audio to make it where you can still follow along with the game. But just know that we're bringing the best to you we can every week, and we'll get better over time. So we really appreciate you tuning in. We really appreciate all the support that you've been giving us, both here at YouTube, in the stream, on social, everywhere we possibly can. And so this is turning into one of the more fun and amazing experiences we could ever have. And it's all because of your support. So thank you so much, and enjoy the game. We'll see you soon.
Don't look at the number.
Don't even look at the numbers. Don't even look at the numbers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Angel City Stories. My name is Mallow. Welcome into the stream. We are broadcasting live from the anarchist jurisdiction of Seattle, Washington. Titus made me say that.
Because it's true.
Does anybody fucking know what that means, though? I mean, really? I have no clue what it means. It sounds cool, though.
In Seattle?
Yeah.
I can...
Yeah.
I can confirm I follow directions no better or worse than I did before.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, Anarchy.
Probably.
That's all I gotta say, I guess.
Anarchy!
Yeah. As Titus put at the beginning of the show when we were doing our pre-show, is like his 14-year-old self, very excited right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm drawing red anarchy signs everywhere.
I should have replaced the A in Mallow with the little anarchy sign. Been really edgy.
Yep.
Anyways, thank you all for joining.
I would have pronounced it Mallow.
Mallow. I want to start us off by introducing our players, as always. To my left, she has a +4 in punnery. It's Cassie playing Catassie. Broadcasting, and ironically loving the fact that we're in anarchist jurisdiction, yet he brings the law. It's Titus, played by Alex.
What's up?
Due North, she's our spiritual guide through the wild. It's Wild, playing Eve. To my northeast, he is that man of principles, but only if it's shoot first. It's Joe, playing Grifter / Muffins.
What?
And to my right, some say he once sold snow to a polar bear, but we just know him as our tame racing driver. It's Gator Pete, playing Buddy Boy.
That's me. Hi.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the new canon, that he's our version of the Stig?
Yep. I was watching Top Gear over the weekend, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to crib that.
Yes, you were.
Because you know what? It's really not technically on anymore, so Did
they finally get rid of Top Gear?
No, it's just like a really shitty version of it in Britain.
Yeah,
really, Matthew Perry, was it Matthew Perry or was the other one?
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc was on it for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I stopped watching.
Me too. And then they went to Amazon and did basically the same show and called it something else.
Which, in my opinion, is much better, but they need to hurry up and release the next damn episode.
I know. Okay, couple of announcements tonight. If you are a fan of the show and you have not gotten your wonderful Angel City Story sticker or some of the other beautiful stickers that are on the store, that's upside down. Way to go with the merch promo, Sean. There you go. Including the lovely alien pen. Look at how cute it is. Log on to www.playidentico.com. Check it out there. We have our core rulebook as well. We will sign the core rulebook and send it to you. Sans COVID, we promise. It might delay shipping if we had to do sans COVID, but you know what I mean. You could also log on to DriveThruRPG, where our first full-length adventure called The City of Glass is available. There's actually a bundle there, I believe, still. Titus, correct? Yes?
That is correct.
Correct. Okay. So you get everything we've ever made for a discounted price on there, if you like the PDF type of thing. We have a couple more announcements that we have to do, I'm assuming next week, because we haven't gotten any confirmations on them just yet, but hang tight. We've got some fun stuff planned in the near future.
More things coming.
Yeah, a lot more things coming, and I'm very excited by it. It's really hard not to just want to be like, oh my god, it's so cool. Cool. If you would, we are trying to make affiliate on this channel. So if you are listening on YouTube or you are listening to us in podcast form, go to twitch.tv/Identico and drop a follow. Because when we make affiliate, we have some really fun things that we're going to do for you at home, and that will affect the players in the real world. It will be interactive. You'll be able to do things. It'll be actually kind of fun.
I don't know what this is yet, and it scares me.
It should.
Yeah, they're doing things to us now.
Yeah, you're going to be in the partially. Your fates are partially going to be controlled by chat.
Someone donates 1,000 bits, we have to take a shot.
I mean,
That'd be an interesting stream.
That would be an interesting stream.
Says the man who got slapped in the face with a steak.
This is true. On a charity
That was for charity.
On a charity stream a couple years ago, Joe did get slapped in the face with a steak because we do these charity streams for St. Jude's Children's Hospital here in Seattle, which I feel sure they're always very thankful for all of the money that we bring out there, but what are you going to do? So,
How quickly can we arrange another one of these? Because I missed the first steak slap.
There's clips of it out there somewhere.
yep.
But it's for charity, Joe. It's for charity.
I have said all along that if we're doing another charity thing, I will happily get slapped in the face with another steak.
dibs.
Okay. How's levels? I was hearing levels were kind of low. I upload levels, so let me know. Cool. Do we have any other announcements? I don't know if we have any other announcements. Got anything? Over 9,000. Yep. Okay, cool. Well then, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's game. For those of us that haven't caught up yet, little quick recap. This band of fun miscreants met in Angel City. Titus brought him a job to hijack 3 trucks, take him out to the middle of nowhere in a colony called New Haven, which is informally in Colorado. After successfully delivering the trucks, the head administrator of the facility, Leah, asked for another favor/job from the team. A group of scouts had gone missing, and she wanted the team to find them. After a short search, I should do better about writing the recaps, in the ruins of the city, the team found a suspicious-looking caravan of people having a cookout. After parlaying with their leader, Joel, he admitted to having scouts more as guests and less as prisoners. And in exchange for the scouts, he would get some time to take the caravan into New Haven for safety and to meet with Leah, who the team actually learned was his mom. Estranged mom, but still his mom. The team was successful in arranging the caravan to get back into the city and getting the group meeting with Leah, who, of course, was upset for seeing her good, whatever type son after about 20 years of being away. Joel wanted to negotiate and bring a request from Danaska, which is a territory up north in America, for new trade routes and a neutral outpost just outside the city that could be jointly owned. But before they could get too far into the negotiations, they were interrupted by a man named Mr. Crawford, who was supposedly from the Republic of Texas. Titus, fearing the absolute worst in this person, got everybody out of New Haven literally as quickly as he could, despite Muffins' desire to want to buy a gigantic cannon for his Rav.
It wasn't gigantic.
It was large. We left with the team leaving on a tramway back to Angel City, safe and sound, but with a new permanent team member in Catassie. And so I want to ask the group, the next morning, as you get back into Angel City and you go through everything, where did Catassie stay last night? That's what I want to know.
At your mama's house?
No, I specifically moved out of his mama's house to hole up with you, what?
Yeah. Okay. The rest of the team is just like, nah, I don't know.
Did you all really leave me in a tent?
I mean, I basically just have a garage, so I mean, you're welcome
Talk to
it.
me about your setup in Angel City, y'all, and I can just like create my own accommodations.
I have an apartment. You're welcome to stay.
See, how easy was that?
It's very easy. Very easy.
Like, I can set up a tent on your patio. I just need a Wi-Fi connection. Like, I don't need anything extensive. I roll light.
This is Angel City. Where can't you find a Wi-Fi connection? Not that you may want to connect to it, but, you know, they're kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
I need a stable one I know I could be fairly assured isn't being monitored by somebody I don't want seeing my activities.
That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's going to be hard.
They're all monitored by somebody.
Catassie is sitting here thinking, I'll fix that.
Yes, they are, but there are some where it's easier to find the footsteps of those who have set taps.
Yeah.
Slight question
Yes, sir.
regarding this. Are there such things as, like, are pineapples used
What do you mean?
in this time?
Like what kind of pineapple?
Like an isolated network?
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can
Like
set
a
that up
rogue-
anywhere.
Okay.
I was like, Pete, what is the state of Hawaii in Identico? Can we get a quick rundown?
I was trying to imagine Bunny Boy trying to run like a Wi-Fi or a LAN connection through an actual pineapple. It was very entertaining.
You guys have much
You
more
can set up-
fancy directions your brains work than mine do.
Like, you can set up a bong in a pineapple, I'm pretty sure, but a router, I don't think so.
I was thinking something more along the lines of a grapefruit.
Oh, God, no grapefruits. Please, God, no.
I am not pineappling anybody's man. I'm just gonna set that out there now.
You know, before we went live,
That
Twitch
must mean
actually
you looked
did
it up.
suggest we make this a family-friendly stream, and I was like, no. That's never going to happen.
I'm not actually sure.
And I am why. You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. We assume, all right, so it's assumption now. Catassie is with Eve and Bunny Boy in their apartment for now. She's got her thing to do. Titus, the next
So I've got anime and cereal.
You got anime and cereal. You got that on lock.
And weed.
And weed. There you go. What
And
more could you want?
tamales.
Yeah. The next morning, Titus, you actually get a text message from your fixer. By the way, what's your fixer's name?
I don't know what his real name is. Everybody just calls him Munchkin.
Munchkin.
Yeah, because he's 6'9".
Oh, like a tiny situation.
Yeah.
I need to meet him.
But that's not short.
I need to meet him. I make friends with all obscenely large people.
Fair
He's
enough.
very shy.
I'm not.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I will let him know that you're a fan and that you'd like to meet him.
Okay.
Appreciated.
Does he know? Have you told him about anybody else from your crew? He just knows you got a crew.
He knows I have a crew, and he referred me through somebody else to Bunny Boy and Eve, and I had previously heard about Grifter / Muffins.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So, basically, the text message that you get on your glow the next morning is just $ , and call me. That's all it says.
So I pick up my glow. I dump some coffee into a mug, and I give him a shout. Like, what's up?
You got like cold brew, or you just like 4-day-old coffee, basically?
4-day-old coffee. It's fine.
Okay. Of course.
Just run that back through the filter.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
fine.
It's like fine vodka. Like,
Right.
You just filter
So you
it,
run
and
it-
it's all good.
You filter it again. You throw it in the microwave. It kills all the whatever.
Yeah. And you're fine. It's all good.
And you can microwave some toast while you're at it.
No, you don't ever microwave toast. What you do is you take the tortilla and you put it straight on the gas burner. Okay? And you flip it with a little set of tongs. You're good to go.
Yep, it's true.
Put your stuffing in it, and you're done.
Yep, it's true. So basically, when you call him and he says, "What's up?" he says, "I got another job for you. This one, I promise, is not hijacking any trucks."
Okay, so I have one question before I even entertain this.
What's that?
Does it involve me having to drive anything or take anything outside of the city?
No, at least I don't foresee it to. How's that?
Good enough. I just don't want to head back out to the waste right now.
No. This is more of a bounty. I figured it'd be a little bit more up your alley.
Okay.
I got a call this morning, very early this morning, for a new bounty.
Uh-huh.
Should be simple. Guy's name is Rocco. He's wanted for stealing a plant from a local lab and research facility.
Oh, joy.
They want it done quietly.
Mm-hmm.
This person that contacted me wants it done quietly. But he's offering 50,000 souls if the person and the plant are returned intact.
What if I just bring him the plant?
Negotiate. I imagine he would only want to give you 25,000, but you know, that's still decent for getting a plant and bringing it back to me.
You got a last name for Rocco?
No. He didn't give me a last name.
Oh, good, because there'll only be one of those in Angel City.
I'll see what I can do to dig one up, but yeah, he didn't give me a ton to go on, but he did give me an apartment, and that's about it. I do know that the guy that hired me was not let's just say he is not following normal protocol. And I don't think it's anything shifty. I just don't think the dude knows what he's doing.
Who's the corp?
No corp. This is a single person job.
So somebody who works for a corp has hired me to bring back a dude who stole a plant and the plant from some random corp.
That's what it sounds like. Seems pretty easy.
Yeah, provided I can find one of the, 50,000 Roccos in this city.
I feel sure you can figure out where to do it.
All right, let me see what I can dig up.
Okay.
What kind of plant is it? Do we know what kind of plant it is? Is it a daisy? Is it a blackberry bush? Is it like, a redwood tree?
Do I look like a fucking herbologist? It's a plant.
Is a herbologist a thing?
It studies plants, right? And flowers and shit. I don't fucking know. I make money, not flowers, not plants.
All right, let's go with herbologist.
Okay.
Let's go with herbologist.
All right.
Do you mean a thing in real life or a thing in the game? Just checking.
I don't know what he's asking. I'm in character.
Okay.
All right, look. So here's what I do. I send out a text to the crew
Okay.
and tell them I got something. I kind of free them into what I've got so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Yep.
And say, let's start digging and see if we can figure out who Rocco is.
Okay.
I will be right back.
So, Catassie, Eve, Grifter, and Bunny Boy, you all get a text with $signs, a name, and a location for an apartment. That apartment's out in West Covina.
How many dollar signs?
I'm just going to reply with party question mark.
It's $3.
This is the weirdest HTML code I've ever seen.
That's right. This would be the first text message you've gotten as a group text messages.
I look at Eve and I'm like, what data is this supposed to produce? Where do I put this in? What console do I put this into?
It produces
How?
money, and we're gonna go do another job.
Where I put this, how I make go.
Well, first we put on pants, and then we make go.
I'm out.
I mean, pants are definitely, that's your choice, and you can do whatever you want to, but I gotta put on pants so we can go.
So I can go and not do pants.
Totally.
I'm no longer out.
You're in Angel City, baby. You gotta do whatever you want to.
Golden May hot pants it is. Bunny boy, can I borrow yours?
I like your style. Yeah.
So we've got some hot pants situation going on right now, while the rest of the team is trying to ascertain whatever the hell it is that Titus is asking for. Grifter, what do you do when you receive that text message?
Just fire back party question mark and then go right back to working on muffin.
Are you installing the new minigun that you got?
I'm calibrating it, getting it ready to go.
Okay.
You can't have errant shots, when you're firing a minigun, you need to make sure they're all going where they're supposed to go. Otherwise, people get pissed.
Fast forward to 1 or 2 episodes from now, and he is just, yeah.
Technically, don't people also get pissed when they all go where they're supposed to go?
No, those people are usually dead.
That's a different kind of pissed.
That's a good point. That's next level pissed.
I mean, and I will point out that suppressive fire is not missing. It's missing on purpose for a reason.
It's missing with intention.
Yeah.
Missing, but with feeling.
Oh, with feeling. Nice. All right. Eve, Catassie, and Bunny Boy crew, are y'all leaving out of the apartment? And where, if so, where are y'all headed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got an address, right?
You do have an address, actually.
Should probably come by and pick me up because I don't really have any other way to convey muffins around at the moment. I don't own a car.
Big surprise.
Is it a group text message? Like,
Yeah,
do I
it's a group
see
text message? Yeah.
Okay. Do I have Grifter's number in my phone?
Yeah.
Or is it
Yes, because you're in the group.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like,
It's represented by like a weird robot skull thing. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Bunny Boy's like, do I know these hoes?
Yeah, I mean, he's not one to take initiative and save it in his phone. It's just like fucking random numbers. I don't know. So,
By the way, drinking 4-day-old coffee strung through a coffee filter and microwave, not a great idea.
Apparently so.
in game or out of game?
Porque no la dos.
Either way, same advice.
Yep. Okay, sorry about that.
Probably same reaction as well, honestly.
Probably.
Yeah, sorry about
Yeah,
that.
we'll go pick up Grifter.
Okay. So,
I mean, I guess we'll vote.
yeah.
I assume.
Catassie, y'all go down to the parking garage of their apartment, and you pass a lot of very nice sedans. I mean, they look extravagant compared to most of the Jeeps and Humvees and all-terrain vehicles and things like that you saw in New Haven. And then Bunny Boy, in all his fabulousness, stops in front of an all-terrain vehicle that is blinged out with... What color is it, by the way? Is it still green?
It's white.
It's white. Okay. All right.
Straight up white.
Straight up white. Good. Now,
It shines bright like a diamond.
well, when he turns it on, it does. Because the ground effects start up.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's lights coming out from the bottom of this gator.
I still call bullshit that I couldn't find flare launchers for this thing.
Flare launchers, LEDs. Let's see which one's more likely to be found. I don't know.
Why not
It is
both?
cyberpunk.
Look,
Well-
don't bring your logic here. It has no.
Okay. Are you guys going to go by and pick up Grifter? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grifter, are you bringing muffins or not?
Yeah, well, just throw in the bed like usual.
Who's riding on top of this thing, and are you going to be running from the cops at this point? Because you're out of places to sit.
We can sit on laps. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
They got 4 chairs, right?
We could strap Grifter's body down to the top
Yeah, I mean, I guess
and have him surf.
it could sag in the back, I guess. Are you throwing like a tarp over it so people don't realize what it is?
Yeah.
Put in the back of the gator.
This is standard operating procedure at this point.
Okay, just checking. All right. So they are Titus off to actually go investigate the apartment location that you sent.
Okay.
What are you doing while they're doing this?
I'm gonna do. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start. Like anytime somebody steals something, that means that they've got somebody who's gonna buy it, or they got someone they're taking it to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start contacting some nice underworldly folks to find out why someone would steal a plant.
Okay.
/ what kind of plant someone would want to steal, and
Okay.
not, you know,
Some kind of bomb ass ficus.
exactly. You know, like, is it a cool ficus? Does it give you superpowers? Like, I mean, it's not cannabis or shroom. You know, it's got to be something more than that. So,
Who are you gonna
A
call?
watered ass philodendron.
Well, hold on. Wait up. Hold up.
welcome to Identico, where we talk about plants.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
New character class, the botanist.
Botanist, that's the word.
Yes!
Damn it.
Oh my god, seriously?
Couldn't think of it.
Street.
Sean
botanist.
said
notary.
herbologist.
I know.
The notary and the botanist.
What do you think a guy named Munchkin's gonna say, though? I mean, he's not gonna know what the fuck to
Herbology's
say.
a thing.
It is, yes.
So, anyway,
These new classes are going to create. This is just going to be a slice of life tabletop RPG.
that's what it's going to be.
A
I mean,
notary and a botanist.
I mean, we have people
Police
watching us.
officer.
Let us know if you'd like that. We'll, you know,
Create a
drop
botanist
a
archetype.
follow if you like that idea.
Yep.
Okay, so who are you gonna call, and what kind of info are you looking for? Yeah, I know. I already made that joke. So did Bunny Boy.
Ghostbusters.
Mostly, I'm calling every fence that I know in Angel City.
Okay. Give me some underworld check, please.
I was waiting for that. Roll. 21.
Not bad. You go down through the basics of it, and nobody that you know of is right now looking to buy. And so that rules out most of the normal gangs that you know of.
Talk to one of the fences that I know. I'm gonna go walk me through this. What kind of plant? Like if somebody called you and said, "Hey, I want to move this," what kind of plant would intrigue you? Like we're not talking something normal here.
No, baby, no.
I mean, he's not going to sell you some midget wheat or some fucking cannabis or anything like that. So
No, you can just get that you can get that on fucking Main Street. Like that's
you buying a whole lot of midget wheat these days?
I mean,
Trying to feed the hungry?
Of course.
All right. So what piques your interest?
I mean, it's got to be something that can be turned around. We got to be able to make some money off of it, right?
Right.
So it's got to be something nobody's ever seen before. Something that could be used, something that could be made.
All right, so who makes stuff like this? Benevolent? Who else? Who else would intrigue you if they were like, hey, I lifted a plant from this corp?
I mean, Benevolent's the biggest one in town.
Yeah.
Lucida maybe, but they're small potatoes, man. They ain't really made anything in a long time.
All right. So like I said, man, help me out here.
I mean,
I'm trying to narrow this down.
Let me look at a couple of things real quick. And then he walked.
Wait a minute. What about Lotus?
Lotus. Heard from them in forever. Maybe.
What if they were? Think about this. What if they did all that scar cleanup and they do all the land reclamation? What if they made something that made that faster?
Is it going to make money on the streets, though, is the question.
Yeah, you figure how much crap got dumped in the city. How many of those dumps are they still trying to clean up after Postuli took over?
A good number, but Postuli keeps those things pretty tied down, but, I mean, it's possible.
All right. Let me know if you hear anything.
I'll do some looking around. It might cost you a couple of dollars, but I'll do some looking around.
Hey, I'm willing to buy.
And are you calling him on his glow, or are you in person with this person?
I'm in person for this conversation. No, you don't have that conversation over glow.
So he kind of opens up the trench coat a little bit, and he's like, I got some.
I mean, I'm looking to buy this plant if it happens to come across your tape.
Okay. All right.
Okay. If it ends up in your pocket, let me know.
I will certainly. You'll be my top bidder.
Okay. Thanks, man.
All right.
And then I will text the rest of the crew and see if they found anything.
Okay.
Oh, I'll reply with new phone. Who dis?
Are there any hacking? Like, is there any hacking stuff that I can do to try and find the same information on, like, black market eBay or whatever exists?
So, have you plugged in? This will be the first time that you've plugged in anything hacking or AR related, correct?
I did a little bit in the camp to try and get into the security feed, but yeah.
No, the first time that you've done it here in Angel City.
Yeah.
So, when you put on, when you sort of plug in and you put on everything, you look, you're used to a couple of hits here and there, some very, easy to find searches, not a lot of people that are worried about, the internet or any of the searches or anything that comes along with that. What you're looking at now looks more like a sea of stars with multiple interconnected points all over the place, from Bunny Boy's gator to the street light to the buildings that are going flying by to glasses to anything. It is almost overload how many different points you can pick up as you're just zooming down the street. It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Seems pretty intense. Glad I only wore hot pants. Don't know if I could think with a lot of fabric on my legs.
A lot of internal cooling you need to do.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of system overheating.
It's a lot to take in, but I imagine that Catassie's just excited more than overwhelmed.
Yeah, no, she's super into this, and she's got a 4 in investigation. So, like, when I see all of that, like, I just see things I can poke.
Basically, yes, lots of things you can poke. So to your exact question about looking around, what exactly are you looking for? There's a big world out there.
So I guess kind of looking for chatter, like botany chatter, on the, like some sort of Silk Road sort of establishment in Angel City for where people would be exchanging black market goods on the internet, but like kind of undergroundy?
You could,
Like,
I mean, in a basic search, you can hit about 125 of those type places around the city.
Okay. Do I need to try and... It's what?
It's definitely a lot.
Okay. Eve, do you have any do we have any information that would help me narrow down where to poke?
Has Titus messaged us like the basic premise? Do we know that we're looking for Rocco in the plant?
Yeah, I told you Rocco at a plant, and then I tried to text Grifter, and he said, "New phone, who dis?"
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Very helpful.
So.
But I'm putting everything in group text from now on.
I never agreed to be helpful.
Fair. You just agreed to shoot things.
Salad.
So in that case, while Catassie is trying to find keywords to search for, I believe I have underground as well.
Okay.
So do I know anything that would maybe help us? Or know anybody to ask? Even keywords?
What's
whatever?
your background in terms of the underground that you're running here in Angel City?
Well, eco-terrorism is a very large part of it. So...
For the record, I love that I was hinting at that, and you were just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm an eco-terrorist, let's do it.
I mean, mincing words just takes more time.
Fair enough.
And the list just got longer that NSA is keeping.
So with your background and the folks that are coming along with it, talk to me a little bit about the people that you used to run with or still kind of keep in contact with. Roll me an underworld check and let's talk about who you know.
So most of my contacts are going to be in the military hardware theater. So I don't know that would be particularly helpful in this situation.
Yep.
17.
Okay. You are able to reach out to another woman that you've known for a little while. And you're asking about some of this stuff. What would be your contact's name? I stumped her with the hard question.
Actually, my audio cut out a little bit, so I didn't hear the question.
Oh no! I was gonna ask, what is your contact's name?
So sorry. Nimue.
Nimue.
Codename Nimue.
Okay, codename Nimue. When you were talking with her, you mentioned trying to find a plant, and that it was stolen from a lab in town. And she says that they've got a list of potential places that they know are doing some kind of research within the area. Now, it's a very large area within Angel City. So she might need a little bit of help kind of getting it sort of watered down or filtered, so to speak, but she's got a few places you might be able to look.
Can I relay this information to Catassie and ask her to look into the CCTV and or other things around the area that she gave us?
Let's see. Where do you want to start? So you've got one that's pretty kind of northeast, which is very close to where you all are going. They got one down south, and they got one down southwest towards the gate city.
Let's do the one that's closest to where we're going first, just because we've been pointed that direction.
Mhm.
And honestly, somebody named Rocco is probably not going to go far from wherever they're taking a plant from. So
Okay.
sorry if there's anybody watching or listening to this that is named Rocco. I have nothing against you. It's actually a cool name.
We just lost our one Rocco viewer.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck this podcast.
Okay, so it's in where they're looking at it is just south of West Covino, in that area where you guys are headed in terms of the apartment. So you can do so for Catassie, if you want to just kind of like start sweeping through security cameras or basic kind of just looking at traffic cams and things like that in the area. Go ahead and give me a networks check, and it's going to take you a little while to compile all of that.
All right.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, it's going to take a real long time for you to compile that. That's okay. There's a lot of things going on. While we are doing that, Bunny Boy, you're able to pull up to the apartment that you had from Titus. The apartment that you all are pulling up to is it's like a little 2-story apartment in West Covino. It's predominantly a Hispanic part of the Fringe. It's kind of one of those like stucco buildings with the like archway going into it. And the staircase kind of runs up from the street and then splits off like this, then goes to the 2 top floors. And then the bottom floors are kind of like right here next to the stairway. But all the bottom floors are barred and, have reinforcements and things like that on the windows. It's kind of a rundown part of the Fringe, but you can tell that people try to do their best. The top floors have some sort of half-broken air conditioners sticking out of the window, propped up by like broken broom handle. And it's, it's kind of early morning, middle of the day-ish, considering that, we have to take into account how long y'all sleep. So I'd probably be more closer to like middle of the day-ish by the time y'all get there. Yeah. Bunny Boy confirms. So what do you guys do? More importantly, are you being flashy about it, or are you just like rolling up to the building?
No. I'm not going to be flashy about it. I mean, not an idiot. Come on.
Okay. Okay. Catassie's working, I'm assuming up front or in the back? One of the two. She's working through her checks on there. What do the other 3 of you do?
I'm just enjoying the scenery as it goes by at the moment.
I don't actually know where they are because I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
No one told me they were going there.
Did we get any details on, or did we just go to an address that he sent us? I don't remember. I didn't catch
You guys
that.
literally got an address texted you from Titus, and y'all got in the gator and went to the address.
I'm just probably.
I keep trying to text people, so I'm putting them all in a group text like, yo, where are you at?
Guys, if we don't say anything to Titus and we just roll in there and just like walk in and talk to these people, it's going to be great.
That's true. Just walk. I mean, what? So what? Are there street vendors or anything like there? Are there hot dogs or anything like that?
Not on this particular street, but if you drive around, yeah, it's very typical Fringe for Angel City. So you've got some street vendors, you've got like quickie marts, you've got like all sorts of different kind of small mom and pop type shops. You've got a tent city around the corner kind of thing. Like it's very Fringe-esque, right? It's not a very well funded part of town, to put it that way.
Okay, so I mean, really, we would probably not like get out of the car. We would just be like driving around
Okay.
and
Cruising all nice and
probably text Titus and be like, I like your new apartment because I don't have any.
That's not my
information."
apartment, dude.
and I'm just gonna respond.
Are you at the apartment?
You sent us an address. Where the fuck do you think we are?
I've been texting you, Grifter. What the hell?
That's it. New phone. Who this?
Whatsoever.
You know what? I'm not talking to you anymore, Grifter. I think Bunny Boy should be in charge now.
Do you want it? Does that? Okay, who put me in charge? That was a mistake. And is Bunny Boy gonna do any better? Honestly,
Hold up. Are you? Is this all in text?
Yeah.
Is this in a group text? Did you just insult me in the group text?
I think he did.
I'm just gonna start spamming rows and rows of bunny emojis. And like in my mind, it's like chanting, like bunny boy, bunny boy.
I'm just gonna lean forward and slap him on the ear.
Yeah, are you driving and texting right now? Shame on you.
Yeah, who gives a shit? I'm really great at driving. So
Hey Siri, send bunny emoji to muffins. Hey Siri, send bunny emoji to muffins.
Exactly.
Oh, shit, Siri, stop.
exactly.
Joy.
Yep. So you guys
I'm gonna pull over
Okay.
and message him and be like, "What is this? Where are you? I'm going home. I got off the couch for this. Where's my money,
Dude,
I drove out here."
I'm on the I'm on the 10. Okay. I'm stuck, so I'm gonna get off at Santa Ana and cut up Garvey. Give me like 10 minutes. What'd you guys find so far?
10 minutes is a lot of bullet holes I can put in this building.
Okay.
It's
I wanna drive and
calibrated.
go- Is there? You said there's vendors nearby, right?
Yeah.
I just want to drive over and find a hot dog cart or a taco cart.
Okay.
It just
You want
stand
tacos
around
or
and
hot
eat and
dogs?
wait. Okay, I'm gonna roll it.
Why not a taco dog?
All right.
Tamales?
Can we roll to create a new street vendor food?
Sure.
Why do you need a roll?
Do we
Just
get to
do it.
design the street food?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, just think like a chili dog in a taco shell. That would be amazing.
Okay.
Mm.
First off,
Wait.
there are no taco shells within 20 miles of this location.
Yeah. Not a thing. There are
No.
tortillas, and you fold
But
them,
no taco
but
shells.
no taco shells.
Yes, but I'm an uncultured swine from the north, so that is a taco
Explain.
shell
This
for
is
me.
true,
for me.
actually. Yeah. Wait, do you want us to explain like Los Angeles tacos to you?
I just. Never mind.
Yeah, there's no
Explain them by bringing them.
Yes.
There are no hard taco shells here.
Yeah. The street food does not have hard anything. It's all folded taco shells, and it's corn only, no
Well, maybe
Yeah,
you need to talk.
Anybody will tell you that.
Maybe you need to talk dirty to it every now and then.
Okay.
I don't
mean-
think that hard equals crunchy. There are two different things there.
Hard could equal stale, maybe? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so when we are, so what kind of food do you want? Because you started actually talking about mixing hot dogs and tacos, and now I'm thinking of like a chorizo hot dog.
Oh man, that sounds good. Also, Eve, you could top up your tamale stash here.
Oh, that's very true.
I do
Yeah.
have a bag of tamales that needs more tamales in it, so let's go.
Are they any good now, or are they like bricks?
There are some that may be questionably eaten, and there are others that may be questionably used as weapons. It's a grab bag.
I think we decided you could use them as arrows.
I was going to teach Bunny Boy how to use them as arrows with his bow.
Do I need to get you like a sling a la David?
This is
That would
how
be
Eve.
awesome.
This is how Eve gradually morphs into like a biological warfare kind of character. She's gonna feed people tamales with who knows what growing on them.
In them. Growing in them.
She did tell us she was an eco-terrorist.
I didn't classify which kind.
One person's terrorist.
Yep. It's another person's tamale salesman. That's just how it goes.
I don't sell them.
Mm-hmm.
I give them away for free. So that's like the tamale philanthropist.
That's going in your intro for next week. I'm also, this is where my head is going though, is now I'm imagining all the C4 blocks in the future are going to be dressed as tamales. So if you ever need to breach a wall, it's going to just be like, you're going to go up and stick a tamale and somebody's going to be like, why the fuck is a tamale there? And then bam! Wall breached.
I love this. This is perfect.
Okay, so
Blowing safes open with various Mexican foods.
depending on how well you ate that night, you'd be blowing up a lot of things.
Yep.
So we're going to say that the street vendor food that you found was a chorizo hot dog. Because I really want one of those now.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have found what you were looking for. Congratulations. Do y'all wait for Titus basically outside the apartment?
I think that's a little suspicious. The plan was to just like hang out, I think, by the chorizo dog cart.
You know how many people are probably hanging out in this parking lot?
A lot. Yes.
You're not suspicious.
Yeah.
You probably got 5 guys around that gator trying to figure out how you installed everything.
Yeah, well,
They still
don't
have
know.
5 guys in this world?
Play lowrider so we blend in.
Wow. Don't do that. That's the easy way to stick out. Titus, you roll up to the actual apartment, and of course, the gator is not there.
Yo, where are you at?
there's just gonna be an audible like sighs while we're sitting around eating them. Like, let's go.
Oh, busy.
Apparently, he's there.
Titus, while you are waiting for them, what do you want to do?
Nothing. I mean, I'm just like doom scrolling on my Glow.
Okay.
What kind of horrible propaganda do I see today?
I'll be nice and buy Titus a chorizo dog as a peace offering for my earlier transgressions.
Fair
Bromance.
enough.
Appreciated.
Yep. You see a recap of the building being shot at from your last mission where you guys stole the trucks.
Oh, good. What do they say happened?
A local gang heist gone wrong, and a couple of gangbangers were arrested. A couple of them are dead.
I'm going to snip that article and I'm going to send it to a Leo contact just to see, be like, hey, what you hear about this? Just to see if it comes back.
Okay.
About us.
And
But it looks like our
of
tracks are pretty well covered, so.
and a mention of a fantastically sexy robot.
Your contact comes back with nope. This is off of the dirt sheets. This didn't come through my this didn't come through my precinct.
Just checking. Nothing useful then, huh?
He wrote you back and he said, "This you?"
Nah, dude. Nah.
Oh. ... Okay. He knows better than to ask too many questions of you. So about 10 minutes later, the gator comes rolling up, and Bunny Boy is driving one-handed with a hot dog in his other hand, leaning back, but keeping it good. And he comes up to a stop in front of you all.
Just pull up with my chorizo dog sticking out the side, indicating he should.
I take the chorizo dog as a peace offering.
Okay.
Kind of check it.
What up, Toot Toot? Glad you
Take
showed
a
up.
bite. Hey, Catassie.
Yeah.
Can you see if there's any signals coming out of that there apartment? Maybe
I can try.
find a straight webcam they didn't stick some tape over.
See if you can look in the fridge and see if they have any more trees on it.
You need to roll a networks check to see if you can find anything inside any of the apartments, because you don't quite know. Well, I guess you would know which
22.
one it is. Holy shit.
We figured out which dice is not fired tonight.
Excellent. We'll melt the other one as a peace offering.
No, because they switch off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's this turn.
That'll be my good dice next week.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, with a 22, you do happen to find a camera in one of the apartments. It's up on the top floor to the right. So if there is 1, 2, 3, 4, it's right over here.
Okay, can I see what can I see in there through the webcam? Is there anything interesting going on? Fun robot orgies? Weird plants?
Well, you have found
unauthorized
it, but you have
grow
not
room.
to it. Roll me.
All right, what do I need to do for that?
Just software.
Roll better than Eve Dry.
15. Fuck off, Joe.
That's not that hard. Reasonable standard.
I'll see Grifter driving shit but muffins.
True.
That's all you need, babe.
With a 15, you are able to get into. It's not a very rugged security camera. It's kind of more like a webcam that somebody stuck in a door. And you notice that it is linked to something outside of the room. And when you turn it on, it shows a picture of the door.
Like the webcam is looking at the entrance of the door?
Correct. It's got the door and a window,
the hall or whatever,
and stuff like that. Yeah. So it kind of just has a little wide angle look, and you can tell though that it is pointed at the door.
Door porn.
Dorn, as we call it.
That was a great place.
Horntold.
Do you relay all this to everybody else, or do you just keep looking through the webcam?
Yeah, no, I'm going to keep looking through. I'm going to relay this to everybody else, but I am also going to keep looking through the webcam. Are there any tables? Is there any newspapers, any mail, anything out of place? Is it just nondescript apartment building hallway?
You said you had a +4 to investigation, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, you can kind of tell that the door might be open. You can see a little bit of light coming through, more than what should be. And if in the camera, you know how in webcams you can kind of boot them around a little bit, or zoom in, zoom out kind of thing. You can kind of digitally kind of move them around. You notice that a chair or two might be knocked over. You can't really tell because it's kind of a shitty web camera. And that's about all you can kind of tell from that angle.
Okay. So something could possibly have been afoot.
You definitely, it does not look like it's a pristine apartment, that's for sure.
Okay, I want to go ahead and relay that to the group. Hey guys, it looks like this door is potentially cracked, and I'm seeing some stuff. I can't get a clear visual because this is kind of a shitty webcam, but it's looking like some stuff might be overturned in this hallway. I can't tell though. Does anybody know if we can make entry into this building so we can get a better visual?
I can make entry.
Can we?
Do you want the door open?
Subtle entry.
And you guys know how to pick
non-weapons.
How much of the door do you want left?
Ellie?
These are all good points.
Yeah.
Okay. Catassie, does that webcam have a microphone built into it?
It does.
It does.
Can you jack up the sound levels and the gain to see if it can hear any breathing voices or anything like that?
Let me see if I can get in there and mess with the equalizer.
When you mess around with the EQ, you don't hear anything except the noise of the streets. So, like, any cars going by or the interstate that's not too far away, like, you hear, like, the basic kind of, like, wind, all the kind of stuff you would get from a crummy like, webcam mic, but not the sound of anybody
Titus, I'm not
around or anything.
I'm not picking up anything other than what I would expect for normal feedback from a webcam mic of this caliber.
Is there any way to get a thermal imaging of the apartment between Catassie and Muffins, maybe? I'm assuming Muffins would have that technology.
Don't pull out the ROV.
Just
See,
for
this is why we need
surveillance
Okay.
reasons.
So here's my thought. Let's all just walk up to the apartment like we live here, and that's fine. And Muffins, if anybody shows up, murder them.
Titus,
That's a very
Be
broad.
specific.
If anybody shows up to hurt us, murder them.
Hurt in which way?
Okay. I will kill them with kindness, and because that's what I named my minigun.
Okay. I think
And
the
we
four of us go inside and look around.
Okay. Catassie, as you all are doing that, roll me another networks check, and I'll come back to you for that in just a minute. As you are walking up to the apartment, Titus, I'm assuming you're kind of in the lead as the Leo doing the investigating.
Sure.
Okay. Roll me investigation, actually. Go ahead and give me that roll. I know you're pretty good at it, but give me that. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
As I do that, hey Eve, you got your bat, right? Oh, natural 20.
Always.
Okay. You notice with the natural 20, not only is the door busted open, but you happen to notice something at the bottom of the door that is trying to it looks suspicious. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, I will take a closer look at the suspicious thing being suspicious.
Okay. As you are looking at it, you think it might be kind of like a tripwire. You've seen these kind of things before.
Oh, you fancy.
Do you have any skills to disarm it?
No. But it's a tripwire, right?
Yeah.
So if I point it out to everyone and say, step over it, that should be simple enough, right?
Okay.
How similar are vehicles and tripwires?
I mean, give it a
Series of
shot.
two.
Yeah, it's a series of tubes.
I mean, do you have electronics there, Bunny Boy?
Probably.
Give me electronics roll then if you got it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It's a giant dice.
Nice.
That doesn't make me feel better. Okay, I thought she was Jesus Christing over your roll.
16.
Okay. With a 16, you can kind of point out to see where the battery's at. Like, you could pull that kind of thing if you really wanted to. I mean, it's not going to disarm it per se, but it's definitely going to cut the power.
Okay, so I'm just going to point and be like, it goes that way.
Let's all
Don't trip over this.
let's all step over the tripwire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
My expertise tells me if you step on this, it'll not.
Can I come over and intimidate the tripwire?
You can certainly try.
Can you do it with interpretive dance, please?
Sure.
Can we make him LARP that?
I'm okay with that.
Yes, please.
What was that stuff called? Like capoeira, the Brazilian dance fight?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Brazil. Ponytail.
Catassie, what did you get on that networks check?
15.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Question.
Yes.
Can we see what the tripwire will trip if we trip it?
No.
Woodchuck with woodchuck. Okay. Well,
So
that ruins everything.
So is it on the outside of the door or on the inside of the door?
Kind of on the door jamb.
Okay. So if I open the door, will it trip the wire, or can I open the door and step over the wire?
No, you think you can step over the wire.
Okay. So I'm gonna try the door and see if it's unlocked.
It's busted in.
Okay.
So 20, they've kicked the door in, or somebody has kicked the door in. I say they. Somebody has kicked the door in.
This is fascinating. Someone kicked the door in and either somehow missed the tripwire, or they left and put a tripwire in place after they kicked the door in, which is peculiar. But
or they set it up to look like they were, like, had somebody barge into their place and they are still here somewhere.
Pull out my extendable nightstick as I step through the door over the tripwire.
Okay. As you push the door open,
with the stick.
With the stick. No. As you get a good look inside the apartment, it is trashed. That's the best word that I could possibly use. Everything that could have been of value has been ripped, torn apart, destroyed, like chairs, you name it.
Okay, so we're not talking like trash like Lance lived here.
No. We're talking trashed like not Blizz's apartment, but like trashed and somebody came and broke in. Like, you definitely noticed that.
Somebody was looking for something. They tossed the place.
Yep.
Ransack.
Well, let's see if we can find something. Shall we all go look?
Say that again, Eve.
I asked if there was anything in the fridge.
Oh, well, I mean, if you look, there's a couple beers in the fridge, but that's about it.
Take those.
I'm going to take a beer while we search.
You should basically...
I rolled an 18 on perception to search.
Are you looking... Say it again. What are you looking for precisely?
I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Mostly I'm poking around and looking for anything that looks... What were these guys looking for? Like... I'm just poking around. Who lived here? Is there mail, like Eve asked before? Is there any identification? Dead bodies? 8 balls of coke? Wads of cash?
There's no 8 balls of coke or wads of cash. When you look around and you pick up some of the... There's only a couple of like pictures there. And it shows a picture of a sort of middle 20s man with tan skin, and he's got his arm around a woman who looks similar, about in height, longer hair, tan skin, but she is not looking at the camera. It almost looks like she can't look at the camera, if that makes sense.
Okay.
There's only a couple of those. Everything of value, there was a vid screen on the wall. It's gone. The pillows and the mattresses and things like that are all torn. Like torn apart, thrown around the room and things like that. All of the, their one dresser that they had in this apartment was torn open and clothes are thrown all over the place. There wasn't much in any of the rest of the closets or anything like that. A couple of the, the only thing that isn't really broken in the sort of kitchen area. It's not like a full-on kitchen. It's kind of like one large sort of room, almost like a studio, with a little hallway that goes down to one bedroom. And the only thing that really isn't broken in that is just the table where the webcam is sitting there with the red light on.
What's the webcam hooked to?
It's not really hooked to anything. It's just kind of sitting there. At most, it has a battery hooked up to it, but it's not like hooked up to a computer or anything like that.
All of a sudden, I don't want my beer.
I point that out to Catassie.
Uh-huh. Catassie, with a 15 and your earlier software check, you noticed that there is a connection out of it, but you don't quite know to where.
Can I do an investigation roll or any other sort of roll to see if I can track that down?
It wouldn't be investigation. It would be networks check for that one. And Joe, give me a perception check, please.
Joe just got really excited.
Yep.
Natural 20, which is a 23 with my...
Very nice.
I get really excited when I roll natural 20s. I don't roll them very often.
How does?
Okay, lay it on me.
How does a 9 for
With a 9, I mean, you notice some people walking down the street. You notice some cars going by, but nothing that looks suspicious. Catassie, with your natural 20, you are able to track back the connection. It looks like it's going to a glow. And that glow is somewhere else in the city. It's not stationary.
Can I get any sort of location on, like, trackable location, IP, something where I can follow that glow?
Find my friends.
Basically, yeah. I was going to say, give yourself about another 30 seconds or so of running your scripts, and yeah, you'll have a location. Right now, it's kind of blipping around the city, not like moving in all the different directions, but it's kind of like you go to one intersection, and it refreshes, then it's at another intersection, and it refreshes at another intersection, so it's picking up...
So it's like it's being bounced.
No, you think that wherever this is, it might be in a car, because it is following a street.
Okay, so it's a linear thing. It's not like it's being bounced around like they're routing it to lose me.
Correct. Anybody else in the apartment want to do anything?
I'll do a perception check as well.
Okay, give me one.
What do your elf eyes do?
What? Different campaign, Joe. Different campaign.
Grifter's metagaming in a universe. What did you roll, Eve?
18.
The kitchen, of course, is also kind of ransacked and pushed through. But this does not look like it does not look like somebody did it to themselves, so to speak. Like, this is somebody has been here. You see boot tracks in the tile of the kitchen. It's not consistent with anything else in the house. So either somebody that lived here had boots, or the other pair of shoes, which is basically like some Converse type stuff, that's their only other pair of shoes or something like that. It doesn't seem to fit. Does that make sense?
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. Catassie,
I'm going to point them out.
Yeah. Catassie, you have run your scripts, and you are able to follow this a lot quicker and a lot more accurately now. And you can kind of start to see that wherever this is, it's within throwing distance of the apartment, and steadily kind of coming in that direction. Not like straight towards it, but it's coming in that direction.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let the group know that whatever is connected to this appears to be making its way back toward this location.
Ooh. That's convenient.
So, looks like our target may be coming home to roost.
I want to look at that tripwire again and see what it's hooked to.
It's got the model of the tripwire, and you would know this as a marshal, is sort of a wireless unit. It's not high powered. It's not meant to like set off C4 or anything like that. It's usually meant to just send a signal. So it's kind of an on-off switch of it does something, sends a command to something else, and then that does a command. It's not a very like heavy unit.
Yeah, okay.
It's
okay.
No more than like a quarter.
But it's not there to set off an explosive or anything like that.
No, it is not linked to C4 or Molotov or anything like that. Not like the things that you may have done before in your past.
Okay. So, you know what's always handy is when someone comes to you and you could set an ambush.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is you want me to start shooting.
No, what I want you to do is jack in and get into muffins, but stay under the tarp for now. Right? You're our ace in the hole. Okay? And I think that we put Eve, you're on the left side of the door, but out of sight. I'll be on the right side of the door, but out of sight. How tall is Bunny Boy?
He's like 5'8", 5'9". It's not very tall.
I mean, are you built pretty well? Or are you scrawny? Like, what's your...
It's not a big person. No, not built well.
Can you look mean?
No, absolutely not.
Well,
Do you like... This is the way I'm dressed right now is about as aggressive as he could ever look.
It's the black.
okay, actually switch that. Bunny Boy, you get on the other side of the door. Eve, can you be intimidating?
Absolutely. What do
All
you
right.
think I am? Some amateur?
Okay.
It's a better choice.
Okay. You're right. That's my bad. Okay.
I am the person that he goes to sleep at the house and also be protected. So
I have this in my head. You like pointed at Bunny Boy and you're like, you encounter whoever's coming here. And he's just like, whoa, bud. No, brother.
No, that's my bad. Hey, Catassie, because I don't know this yet. How are you in a fight?
I'm better not in a fight, but fair to middling.
Okay, so you stay on the left side with me. Okay, so the concept here is, especially if it's just one or two people, we're going to try and take them hostage.
Where?
Hostage here, and we're going to question them.
my question
Unless they're cops,
Like sausage?
and then we're going to run.
how do they not know that we are setting up an ambush if they have the camera?
Oh, we're going to break that really fast.
They've already seen us.
It doesn't matter. They don't know that we're not leaving. And then I smash the camera.
I maybe could have done that more elegantly for us, but I do love a muffins approach.
I had another
Yeah.
man, but that's that. Yeah. All right.
In this scenario, with Eve trying to be intimidating, the only thing I can picture is someone walks in the door and Eve's like, here's some fucking tamales.
Would you like one? I think you do.
No, I kind of want to see what she does. So what you're trying to do is scare them and throw them off their game long enough for me and Bunny Boy to jump them. And Catassie. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I have the best plan in the world right now.
All
Very
right.
nice. We will get to that plan after the break.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dang it, I don't want to stop at for this.
All right.
You heard the GM.
Yep. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Hang tight while we go take a break and do a bio and get a drink and all that kind of stuff. So we'll be back with you in just a bit.
Joe and Pete can confirm I also do this in work meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. I mean, who doesn't, right?
Oh,
Shit's
mine.
boring if you
I do not.
Yeah,
I do not.
Aw. That's because y'all work
Really?
lame places. I give the weather report to start meetings half the time. Oh, hey, welcome
Nice.
back.
What?
I hit the button and I act like I didn't hit the button.
Oh.
It's a dumb joke. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
You're making me feel like they just watched me change my pants because you didn't miss it. You didn't hear it because you were on mute. The stream should know that I am not wearing the same pants that I left to go on break with because I am big smart and tried to fill up my water bottle and completely missed the water bottle with the sprayer.
I have questions, and one of them is, why couldn't he hear if he was muted?
I don't know. Shh. We don't need to have
See,
room
Mason,
for
you
your
have to
earth
turn the
logic.
radio down. When you're
Mallow's
finding a
aux cable
place.
was plugged into his wrong port on his body, his ears.
Who's into the poo printer?
So Hanes brand sweatpants are extremely absorbent should you need them to be absorbent.
Hashtag not an ad.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes
The more you know.
Joe, you are full of exciting facts tonight.
Yep. True story.
Hey, we're delivering educational content, so
Yeah.
That went in a direction I never thought it was going to go into. Oh my goodness. Okay, well,
I think we really do need to put the family-friendly tag on there.
And educational. Hashtag Kaplan.
Yeah.
For those of you in the chat, that was not my spouse. That was my daughter interacting in the chat with the emojis and the, swear words. So she's on board.
Okay.
Swear words as in hell.
Yeah.
Yo, don't dox people in the chat, please.
Which
Thank
is
you.
which is
Yeah, that's very rude. You don't do that in Streamer World.
Etiquette 101.
Oh my goodness.
doxing myself and my child.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. Quit.
fourth wall.
Welcome back,
Okay.
everyone. So where we last left off, Catassie, Titus, Eve, and Bunny Boy are in a ramshackled apartment. And Titus had just destroyed a webcam that was pointed at the door that they walked into. And Catassie was tracking the people on the other side of that webcam, who are on transit, or in transit, I guess I should say, back to the apartment that they are currently in. And Titus has decided to set up Eve to be the menacing one when they first walk through the door. So describe to me now how you all are setting up for this ambush that you have planned out.
So as you're looking at the door,
Okay.
I'm on the left side of the door with Catassie, but like out of sight, so like you can't just look at us. And then Bunny Boy's on the other side.
Okay. So he would
And
be
then
behind the
Eve-
door where it would open up.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Eve looking intimidating in the middle.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Catassie, as you are tracking this, the blip stops right outside of the apartment, almost next to the gator. Muffins, you are still under the cloak, I imagine, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Can you see out of it, or are you trying to like peek, or?
No, I'm gonna go by our previous rules of engagements that if I hear gunshots or someone screaming for help, then I will come.
Okay.
What if it is the people that are attacking us screaming for help?
Well, then you better make it very clear that it's not you.
Okay, I'll turn on my Quancom and get a check with Muffins.
Mm-hmm.
Muffins, can you hear me?
New phone, who this?
I'm gonna spray paint.
Yes.
I'm gonna spray paint Muffins a glittery orange color.
Wouldn't be the first time.
true. That's true. Okay. Muffins, if you said you can't or you can see out of the cloak a little bit or out of the cover.
I cannot currently.
Okay. All you hear is a screech and doors opening and people running up to the stairs, and you hear up the stairs. Titus and everyone on the inside, Eve would be the first one to see this, but they post up at the door. You could see some feet shuffling around under the door, and then one person kicks the door in with a gun and pointing the gun at you as they come through the door.
Well, that's really freaking rude.
Oh, dang, bud.
He turns to look at Bunny Boy and at Eve and does one of, these kind of things. I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
I should also note at this point that my flesh body is down in the footwell of the seat, out of sight as per usual.
I kind of figured you were down there just hanging. Catassie got a 3.
I know you can't tell on this dice because it's a design, but I rolled a natural 20.
Okay. It has a natural 20.
That is a fast
That
robot.
20 looks inappropriate.
Yep.
Which would make my
I
initiative
got an
20.
8.
You've got an 8. Titus, what you
Also
roll?
got an 8.
Oh, Bunny Boy.
I rolled a grand total of an 11.
Okay. Bunny Boy, with your Grifter, with your natural 20, you get to go first, sir.
I am going to just very casual, lift the tarp just enough that I can peek underneath.
You see 3 people at the door. One is kind of halfway in the door. All are carrying pistols.
Are they cops?
They don't look to be cops, unless cops dress in jeans and leather jackets.
Are they really aggressive Girl Scout cookie sellers?
You don't see a green sash, no.
They're really cool cops in leather jackets.
I think
Do we have patches?
if I can, I would like to basically hold an action
Okay.
to see what these guys do.
Okay, fair enough.
And if they start shooting, I'm gonna kick out of the tarp and start moving towards them.
Okay. Eve, the person that busts through the door at you just looks at you with his gun in his hand, still pointed at you, and goes, "Where is he? Where is he?"
I would like to point out that I have a beer in one hand and my bat in the other. And I take a drink of it and I go, "I'm very sorry, sir. Did you have an appointment here? Would you like to have an appointment with my bat?"
You're
You're going to make me roll intimidation, aren't you?
well, he fires off 2 shots before you can get it fully out.
See?
Okay, bud.
Fucker.
Yeah. So
That it is.
roll a dodge check.
That it is.
You've triggered my trap.
Let's see if we can keep one of them alive. It's not required, but it would be handy.
What do you roll to dodge, Eve, or as your defense?
An 11.
Okay.
Can I try and swing at him when I dodge? Is that even a thing? Can I do it anyways?
I think that's called flailing.
Yeah,
I do that really well anyways.
You take 13 damage to your body.
Oh,
And another 8 damage to your body.
oh, that's not good.
2
Can I
cinematic.
shoot at him now?
Are you asking the GM that as a can I actually shoot, or are you asking the rest of the group that?
I'm asking the GM that. My rules of engagement were when people started shooting.
As the GM, I will let you do whatever you want because you held your action.
So I'm going to do what we talked about, kick the tarp off and start moving towards them. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to shoot at the closest one.
Okay. There's one with its back to you because they've kind of squared up on both sides of the door. And so the one closest to the stairwell has its back to you as you're kind of walking towards it.
Okay. So I have my dice. Do you want me to read them out sequentially?
How many are over a 10?
4 of them.
Oh, God. Roll damage.
This guy about to go splut.
Do I have enough
Spaghetti
D10 out
sauce.
for this? Okay.
What's that?
I wasn't sure if I had enough D10s out for this. So that would be 9. So 20 damage for the first one.
Where to?
To a body.
Oh, God.
10, 12. Another 22 damage to body.
Oh, God.
$21 damage to right leg, and last one. 21 damage. Man, I'm getting consistent damage rolls here. To
Good investment.
right leg.
What is it with this group and right legs? I don't. What do y'all have against right legs in this group?
It's not against
dominant.
right legs. We're very into the left leg hobble.
As the whirl of a minigun starts up, and you just unleash holy hell upon this person with his back towards you, he falls to the ground very quickly. The person behind him then does notice that there's a giant Rav headed his way, but it's not his turn, so we go to Titus.
I say to the guy who shot Eve, all right, just want to verify, you said these guys are not wearing armor, right? Or helmets?
Oh, no, they have some sort of helmet on, yes.
Is it full face or anything like that?
How stupid do they look?
It's kind of like a combat helmet with a shield in front of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basic.
So, and I'll let you determine this. So I'm taking a single shot, and as I bring my pistol right underneath his cheek right here,
Mm-hmm.
and pull the trigger. Right before I pull the trigger, I go, "You shouldn't have opened fire first." And then I pull the trigger.
Okay.
Let me give you a roll. Badoo! That would be a total of an 18.
I rolled a 6.
He about to die.
And it's an aimed shot, too.
To his neck.
How much damage do you do?
That would be a total of 14 damage to his neck.
Ouch.
Do we
He's
have
not
umbrellas?
happy. What's that?
I said, do we have umbrellas?
Let's see. Bunny Boy is behind? No, Bunny Boy would be in the splatter. So you
Behind
got
the
blood
door.
on Bunny Boy's jacket a little bit.
Bunny boy, I apologize.
It's all right. Wipes off.
Eve and Bunny Boy, it is both of your turns.
Bunny boy, after you.
Oh, can you paint the scene for me a little bit? No,
There
Yeah.
is a person that is walked through the door, kicked through and walked through the door, and has taken 2 shots at Eve. And right after it took 2 shots, Titus stepped out from behind the door, put his revolver into the guy's neck, and basically rearranged his throat. And part of it landed on your jacket.
Okay.
Not a revolver.
I'm sorry. What do you
Semi-auto.
have? Semi-auto.
Yeah, just semi-auto.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the only guy that's in there?
That's the only
Right
guy
now?
that's in there right now. Yep.
Okay. And are we like, did Catassie share with us that there are people outside as well?
You would not have known that.
I only have the one blow.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have heard me shoot.
Well, that's
Joe would know.
Okay.
Muffins ain't shy, so there's that.
Well, this guy is pretty he's pretty dead, right?
He's definitely hurt. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So where is he? Is he stumbling right now, or is it like is my turn and him like mid fall?
He's still kind of stumbling a little bit. Like you
Okay.
think that it's gonna fall. It kind of overlaps a little bit. Like he's kind of leaning your way.
Okay. Well, so what I'm gonna do is I have my crowbar on me,
As always,
and yeah, and I'm gonna swing it at his ankle,
yes. Okay.
bust it, and make sure he falls down.
Okay.
Is that the guy who has a bullet hole in his neck?
Yep.
Okay.
He needs to be on the ground. What else do you want me to do in this turn? Just yell, "Oh shit!" and that's all. Like
I mean, put the crowbar in the bullet hole in
I
his
could
neck.
hit him in the arm. I could hit him in the neck. I guess. But I don't want to kill him.
Okay, that's your
Says
call.
the guy who just yelled out, "Keep one alive."
I said one, not this one.
I don't know that there are more though.
Yeah, Joe's shooting at somebody.
I mean, roll. He rolled.
But Joe's shooting at them.
Yeah, he rolled to dodge. And I'm gonna use that roll very loosely. It's more along the lines of: do you take out his ankles too? Like, do you break them?
I don't know. I'm just swinging.
Okay.
The aim is to knock him prone, so that
that
he's
definitely
like
happens.
he's just not threat. Okay.
Yeah.
And if he breaks his ankle and he can't get up, that's excellent.
It's a pretty good thought that he's bleeding out at this point. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take my turn then to swing like that, and then I'll be over him and point down and be like, "Yeah, what you got?" And that's it. It's my turn.
He gurgles a little bit. That's what he's got.
Oh,
Eve,
okay.
Bunny Boy
Yes.
just finished the job, I guess. Titus is standing in front
Thank
of
you,
you
gentlemen.
with a pistol still out, I guess. And the guy just fell flat to the floor after hitting you with 2 shots.
Hey, Eve, were you wearing body armor?
Yeah, I have Kevlar on.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna get up and be really winded.
I thought for a second you said, "Yeah, I have a Toblerone."
Yes, I have a Toblerone. It is my body armor. So I have a question. Can we tell if any of these guys have any implants or chips or anything like that? Like, even just from this interaction, does the dude who got shot in the neck and got his ankles broken, does he have a chip or anything in his head?
Just from the outside, you can't tell. Like he doesn't have anything in his head, but your chip is usually in your right arm.
Fair enough.
And it's buried under, so you can't really tell if he would have one or not. But I mean, you don't see any outward cybernetics. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to get out my double barrel shotgun, sling my bat on my back where it always goes,
Okay.
dust myself off a little bit, and peek out the window.
Out the window or out the door?
I'll just peek out the door. Why not?
Okay.
I've already been shot.
Let's see.
It's not double jeopardy. You can get shot again.
This is true. I have the double barrel shotgun ready to shoot.
Okay. There's a guy that is looking at Muffins, and you can see Muffins walking. Like, as you look out, you kind of see out of your peripheral vision that Muffins is starting to walk in that direction. And you see the guy pointing the pistol towards Muffins, and then as you peek out the door, he starts to turn to you. Do you want to do anything?
Yeah, can I shoot his kneecap?
You can absolutely target his kneecap. Roll
Wonderful.
As you've seen my lawn art.
Oh yeah, and there's a dead guy with a bunch of bullet holes in front of him to your left.
It doesn't faze me. I've been on missions with Muffins before. Do you want me to be impressed now or something?
Muffins always wants you to be impressed with his artistic skills.
This is true. I am more impressed, however, by the dice that hangs on his nipple.
True.
Okay, so my roll. I rolled a 17.
Ooh, nice. Roll me some damage for his knee. Is it the left or the right knee?
Just to stay with our canon, I'll go for the right knee.
Okay.
Which knee is closest to me, actually?
It actually would be the right knee. No, wait.
Fit.
It would be the left knee. I'm sorry. Yeah, it'd be the left knee.
Well, okay. Fine, I will go for the left knee just for ease. And let me.
Paris.
What about Paris? I got a 10.
Okay. That's a pretty good shot to his knee. You see him kind of buckle a little bit, and he goes to kind of stand back up. But you put a decent little hole in his jeans, and you see like knee pads and like a small thing of body armor sort of under the jeans.
Cheater.
Catassie, it is your turn.
Oh, good.
What you gonna do?
So, homeboy, is he still laid out?
Which one? Be more specific on which homeboy. There's a couple of homeboys that are laid out.
Okay.
There's one.
Is there?
There's one in front of you in the apartment that Eve stepped over to lean out and take a shot at the one that's outside. And if you move around the front door, you see that there's already one dead at the door with a few bullet holes in its back.
I don't want a dead one. I want one on the floor but alive. Are there any of those?
Not currently, because Titus and Muffins and Bunny Boy saw to that.
Cool. Is there anybody standing and woozy?
No. The only person that would have been that would be Eve because she got shot, but she's got body armor on, so she's pretty good.
That's not helpful. She's not going to give me information. All right.
Excuse me?
You don't know who these guys are or what they're here for?
Start searching them. See if you can find that glow you were tracking.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to start searching these bodies.
Okay, which one are you going to start with? The one inside? One closest to you?
Yep.
Okay.
Efficiency, baby.
All right. I will come back to you as you were searching through him.
What do you want me to roll for that investigation? Corpse mongering isn't a thing.
Corpse mongering is not really a thing. There's not like a. We're just going to give you some time, because I don't think he's really going to put up much of a fight of you going through all this stuff.
I've been playing a lot of Red Dead. I've been looting a lot of bodies. I'm very good at this. Just give me a few minutes.
I'm grateful that you actually clarified where you're looting these bodies.
horse stimulant.
Yes. The person that you shot at, Eve, is going to take. It's kind of going back and forth between looking at the Rav, looking at you, looking at the Rav, looking at you, and it looks behind it, at the fencing and things that are back there, and it goes and just takes a run off and jumps off the balcony there. Muffins, it's your turn.
Unacceptable.
Can I see this person jump after he jumped off the balcony?
They fell into some trash cans that were down below, and you see them getting up to run.
So let's pitch a little hypothetical here for you as a GM. What would be the main game mechanics in play here if I wanted to go over to my lawn ornament and use a motherfucker to hit a motherfucker?
I mean, you'd have to throw a body with accuracy, and I don't know how else to say this, but have you ever thrown a body? They're kind of unwieldy.
Yeah, but I'm also a 9 foot tall, 800 pounder.
No, I understand that, but the aerodynamics is what I'm trying to say. I understand you could pick it up with just ease. It's like throwing a sling.
So what you're saying is in the future, instead of throwing the whole motherfucker, I need to throw parts of the motherfucker.
I mean,
that's it. Really, that's what I'm getting to.
Yeah,
There when our family friendly.
Yeah, exactly.
My idea was that you could bend the corpse in half and like tie around the back of the legs, like tie the rope around the back and the back of the legs so that it's like in half, and then it's much more aerodynamic for throwing.
So basically just corpse origami.
Corpse-agami! Yes!
I need to spec into that, I think. Well, instead of doing that, since physics is a bitch, I'm just going to shoot at him.
Is that yoga
physics
for living people?
I think it is. I'm not entirely sure.
Necroga. Also known as corpse-agami.
Well, what's my target, and do you want to hear about the natural 20 first?
I also rolled a natural 20. So that's the only one that will hit, because the tie goes to the attacker.
Yep.
Alright. 13, 16 damage. To the left leg. And then right after shooting, I'm going to do my best to close the intervening distance between him and
I. What do you roll with your agility?
That would be a 4.
You're going to love this. I rolled a 1.
Ah!
You are now
Suck it,
upon
nerd.
this. You are now upon this, motherfucker.
Well, I already shot, so unless you give me GM discretion, I don't think I can grab him this.
No, you cannot.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to stand there all angry like over him until my next.
Fair enough. Everybody else is dead. Titus, it's your turn. You see Muffin shoot again and then jump off a balcony. Or run towards a balcony, because technically you're not out the door. Eve, you see him jump off a balcony.
Okay, so you're talking about like the front, like almost like a porch stoop, but like on the second floor?
Yeah, it's like a porch stoop on the second floor, and then they jumped off the back of it.
Okay, well, Muffins has that. I'm going to take a quick glance at one of the bodies that Catassie is not shooting, and I am specifically looking for anything that looks like a hollow badge, anything that could identify these guys as cops, whoopsie-doodle, or bounty hunters, or if they're like freelancers, I'll also look for blows and stuff like that. Would you like an investigation?
Yeah.
Or
You're searching the other person outside?
Yep.
While he's doing that,
because they're not alive, right? Like it seems like they're either severely wounded or dead.
No, Joe shot a guy for like 87,000 damage to the body.
Right, so he's red mist.
You shot the other motherfucker in the neck for enough to severely
bleed him out,
if not kill somebody immediately.
Right.
So No, they're not moving.
Okay. So the guy that Catassie's not searching, I got a 17 to search.
I'm gonna talk about the
Investigation.
you roll because this is a little suspect to me. I
rolled a natural 12 and I got a 5 to investigate.
I'm just kidding. You find no hollow badge. You find no glow on him. You do find a set of thieves' tools, some basic for like physical lockpicking.
Okay.
And you find just some basic, just a basic orange bandana in his pocket. The rest of it is the pistol that he was carrying, other pieces of body armor, stuff like that.
Pistol any good?
It's basic, kind of like yours.
Is it a what caliber?
It's like a semi-auto, so it's like a 9mm.
Oh, wrong caliber. Bummer.
It's not your flavor.
No.
Yeah, it's worth some money, but I mean, it's basic. Yeah.
I don't care about that. That's not worth enough. Oh, that's my action. I'm done.
Okay. Titus and Bunny Boy, are y'all doing anything?
No, just
Okay.
marveling at the destruction and just
There is a lot of destruction. Yep.
Hey, Bunny Boy, you might want to go start the car.
okay.
It's time to go.
Okay. Catassie, now that you are done searching for yours, you find a glow unharmed. You find an orange bandana as well. You find a wallet with no hard currency or anything like that, but it's got some makeshift sort of like cred sticks and things like that, and it looks like it has a couple of cards that you have seen out in the wastes a little bit, but they're blank white cards, so you think they might be like something to get around like security countermeasures or something like that. Same pistol, same caliber, same everything that Titus just found. And that's about it. That's all you find on that guy.
Sweet. Can I also do a quick look around the room and see if there's anything equipment-wise that I can swipe that's useful for me or for New Haven?
Well, there was a webcam, and there is a tripwire.
Thank you, Titus.
And there's a singular tripwire. That's about it.
But nothing else. Okay.
Nope, that's about it. Everything else is pretty well
How
smashed in here.
How has the tripwire not been tripped?
Oh, it has.
It's a laser.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not too far to think that the tripwire was to power the camera. Titus has seen these kinds of things before.
It's an alert system.
Yep. Okay. So, weapons.
Am I still on top of
Well, you're at him.
Um,
Hold on. He gets to shoot first.
okay.
He's gonna shoot and try to run away as best as you can.
I love when people shoot 9mm pistols at giant robots.
I mean, does he know any better?
Well, my dodge would be 14.
He also hit 14. He basically chipped your paint. He did 5 damage, or no, 7 damage to your main body.
You son of a bitch.
And then he's going to try to get away from you, so roll agility. I have a sneaking suspicion that he's not going to make it.
That would be a 15.
No, I rolled a 9, so he's not getting away from you. And it's your turn.
So, I know the lawn ornament's dead.
Yes.
I heard some shooting coming from indoor.
Yes.
So I'm going to make the logical assumption that this may be the last guy that's capable of talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to basically just bash him directly in the face with the barrel of my mini.
Roll damage. Don't kill him.
What would be the damage on a 800-pound mech punching somebody in the face?
What's your strength?
What's your strength? Yeah.
24.
Jesus. It's a D8 plus.
A plus.
Hang on, I'm looking.
That wasn't a D8.
You rolled an 8.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ. Plus 5.
So, 13.
So, assuming I connect with him well enough that he sprawls on the ground, I'm just gonna loom over and say, "Please give me a reason to perforate you."
Are you trying to intimidate him or?
Yeah. So I should probably roll intimidation, huh?
I beat a 13. It did not roll well on that one.
I did not. I got a 9.
Oh, okay. He's gonna take another shot at you. He's doing his damnedest.
That would be an 8.
He starts to get away from you. Are you gonna reach out and just touch somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Punch him again.
All right. I only rolled a 5.
I got a 14 before modifiers.
Okay. Are you gonna do 12 damage to him? Because that's all you need to knock him out.
If it's plus 5, that would be 7.
Okay. You've rung his bell pretty good. I'm gonna say it's not gonna take much for you just to kind of like hug him and squeeze him and say hello.
I'm about at the point where I want to do that thing at the end of the Avengers where Thor or Hulk grabs Loki and
Do you?
I feel like that would be detrimental to his health, and I'm not trying to kill him.
Okay.
So what about instead of that? As I assume he's kind of still running away from me a little bit.
I mean, you're hitting him pretty good. I mean, he's got a helmet on, and you're making a lot of dents and punctures in that helmet, so he's stumbling more than running at this point.
So I just want to kick him in the hip, like preferably towards a wall or something.
I'm just gonna make an agility check for him to see if he falls over or not. That's a 1. I think he falls over. That's what happens when an 800-pound Rav smacks you in the knee or the hip. It doesn't feel good.
So if he's down, and if I still have actions, I would like to just grab the nearest appendage and just unceremoniously start dragging him towards the front.
Okay. Are you dragging him up the stairs and everything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not being nice about it either.
Titus and everyone, or Titus, since you're outside checking the one guy that was perforated previously from Muffins, you just start hearing a thunk, 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 and Muffins comes up the stairs walking at you, and deposits a person right in front of you. They still have a gun on them, but they look hurt.
I found this.
I kick the gun away from the guy.
Okay.
And say, why don't we stick him in the bed of the gator under the tarp with Muffins? Bunny boy, everybody, I think we should go now.
Agreed. So I'll drag him back down the stairs.
Hey, Catassie, you found a globe?
Yeah, I did.
You might want to turn off location finding on that thingy, as, you know, we don't want someone pulling the same trick you pulled on them.
I already put that bitch in airplane mode.
Nice.
So So I'll drag him back to the gator, not being too nice about it.
Okay.
And then I'll do a thing where I kind of like just wrap my arms around him and lock the hands around his wrists and just curl up into a ball and get into the back of the thing.
Oh, it's like a cuddle session.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's aggressive cuddling in the back of the gator.
I have a word for this, but it's not PC, so I won't say.
Thank you. So do you just like, do you stay in your meat body then? Do you pull out like?
No, I'm going to stay in Muffins and keep it powered. And I will softly start playing like some really obnoxious music, like, I don't know, some Miley Cyrus or something.
Okay. Okay. When the rest of you, I imagine the rest of you pile into the gator, does anybody go with Titus in his car? Because there's a body at the bottom of the gator right now. I'm assuming in the back seat, in the floorboard.
Sure.
Seat.
Well, I thought you put it in the bed. I thought there was like
it was in the footwells of the back seat.
No, Muffin's meat body's in the.
Oh, Muffin's meat body. Got it.
Yeah. No, he's got the other guy in the back. So.
All right. So before we take off, I'm looking around. Is this the kind of neighborhood where they're filming with cell phones, or is this the kind of neighborhood where when they saw the giant Rob get out, they all ran away?
It's more along the lines of when they saw the giant Rov get out, they might have taken a cell phone pic, but there's not a lot of people around.
Okay, now is the time for us to go.
Yeah. All right, so you guys, where are y'all going to?
Well, I guess we should meet at a restaurant or something because, that's where we usually meet for stuff like this.
But we have a body with us, so that's going to be a problem.
We're not going back to my apartment.
Denny's. Doesn't matter. No one cares at Denny's.
Is there a Waffle House? Waffle House don't give a shit.
They don't have Waffle Houses here.
Not in LA.
I'm very surprised. I would feel like that would be the one franchise that would actually exist.
We are very sad about the lack of Waffle House on the West Coast.
Not in Angel City. I think actually Bunny Boy might be onto something. Denny's might be the trick.
Just got to be ready for a fight.
Yep.
Okay. You can straight up weekend at Bernie's, all up in Denny's.
Yeah, I think it's time to go to Denny's.
We could take Rifter's meat body and the dead guy in with us and tell him that we're celebrating their engagement. It would be fine.
I feel like everybody has experienced a different kind of Denny's than I have, and I'm kind of jealous.
No, see, here's the question. What time did you go to Denny's?
Fair point.
This is important.
Those of
if
us
the sun's not up.
Yeah,
for those of us up, in Denny's is backcountry.
Exactly. You never know what you're going to run into there. Yeah.
Take a knife.
A couple knives. All right. What are you guys gonna do at the Denny's?
Well, I'm taking a knife. I can tell you that.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, we're gonna park in the back parking lot near the dumpsters and talk to our new friend.
Oh, okay. You're not going in the Denny's.
Not yet.
Bullshit.
Maybe in a minute.
Right in the Denny's.
All right, Bunny Boy goes into Denny's.
Hey, Bunny Boy. Grab me a Grand Slam to go.
Dude, order me a move over my hammy.
Give me one of them waffle things.
Oh, wait. Sorry, changed my order. Moved over my hammy. Sorry, my bad.
And while I'm telling him to get me some waffles, I'm just like unceremoniously like half body slamming the guy out of the back of the gate.
Don't take him out of the back. We're going to use the tarp to keep this kind of hidden.
Well, yeah, we had to talk to him though.
Subtlety.
Catassie, can you see if there's any street cams or anything that might see us where we're at?
Yep. What is that, a networks roll?
Just to see if there's any street cams, you can kind of just look around with your AR glasses because you're not really looking outside of like sight range. And you do notice like one basic traffic cam that could overlook the parking lot. And that's about it. Yeah, basically. It'd be like
You want to give that one a little burst of static?
just roll me a quick software to do that, please.
Moan it.
Yep. Titus, Eve, Muffins, what are you all doing while Bunny Boy's inside ordering food for you all?
Well,
Catassie
since I'm not
the thing.
since I'm not being allowed to body slam this guy.
Well, you went through all the trouble of taking him. If you kill him before we question him, it's not going to do us any good.
I'm not gonna pile drive him. Just drop him into the ground. Like you know,
Do you really know your own strength?
a little less WWE and more just dumping someone out of the back of the car.
No, I'll leave him back there.
All right. Well,
WWE more W.
I'll slowly sit up in Muffins and tell him to stay. Stay.
Is he awake?
I don't know. Is he awake?
No, he's still awake, yeah. He's very pissed, but he's still awake. Yeah.
I go, so, how are you?
He spits in your face.
I'm gonna gently sack tap him. Not like a full punch, just like a little robotic flick to the bean.
A cup check.
Yeah.
He doubles over in a lot of pain. Your gentle
Be nice.
is everybody's like full strength.
Perfect.
Be nice.
I said,
No.
okay. Let's try this again, pumpkin.
There's no need to be impolite.
Okay.
He's got literal tears running down his face.
Who were you looking for?
He looks at you, and he just kind of roll intimidation for me actually first.
Not one of my better skills. Not even a skill I have.
I could do it.
I mean, can I assist him doing it?
Yes, can I assist?
Go for
go
it.
ahead.
I got a 13.
You got a 13. What did you get, Eve?
A 9.
Okay.
By our powers combined.
He just kind of looks at you and starts speaking incoherent Spanish. I'm assuming, does anybody here know Spanish in your group?
Yeah.
Okay. Titus, if you can, basically he's calling you a motherfucking bitch and basically a piece of shit, and that when the boss finds you, you're all dead.
Ah, buenos dias, pendejo.
And so back to him in Spanish, I say, and who's your boss? You gonna make me go looking for him? Who are you looking for, clown?
He looks at you and in Spanish basically goes, Los Lobos will ride together.
Yeah. Chale, way. Listen here. Los Lobos. Who was your target?
He looks at you and goes, he didn't say a thing, actually. He tries to stay stone-faced.
Can I sack tap him again?
Can I kick him?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Eve.
Thank you. I'm going to kick him very, very hard
Okay.
in the chest,
Yep.
and then just let him know that his friends should probably try talking before shooting.
Roll me
That's
one
all.
more. Roll me an intimidation check though, and roll it twice and take the better of the two because you guys are making a good point. Let's say that.
That'll be an 18.
After you kick him in the chest, after he's been flown down dragged up and then down a flight of stairs, sack tapped gently, quote unquote. He spits out a little blood at the ground. And he just kind of exasperatedly goes, Rocco.
Yeah? Rocco who?
I don't know his last name.
Why are you looking for Rocco? Why are you looking for Rocco?
He stole something from one of our places.
Yeah? What did he steal?
He ain't telling you. He just stole something. We're coming to get it back.
What places?
No. Eve, I don't think he's listening to you yet.
I can kick him again. I don't think it'll help his ears, though.
When you kick him, you miss his chest and hit his face instead. Not so much with the karate, but it gets the point across. And he blurts out an address. And kind of just like hangs his head to the side. Like you've like between all of the times that you have punched him, kicked him, thrown him down the stairs, beaten the shit out of him, like he's kind of barely hanging on, at least like you might knock him out again. He's definitely not dead, but he's woozy, like punch drunk at this point.
Okay. I kind of nudge him under the chin and go, what kind of plant did Rocco steal?
He kind of looks at you because I don't know. They don't tell me. It's a plant, and I'm supposed to get it back.
What's it look like?
He kind of just looks at you. He's like, it looks like a fucking plant.
Yeah, dude, but if you found Rocco, he might give you a fucking hibiscus.
Fuck is that?
I don't know. It's a plant.
Oh.
He wants you to make a nice tea.
No, it doesn't have flowers. It doesn't have flowers. The boss told me it doesn't have flowers. It kind of... Look, have you ever seen a marijuana plant?
No.
I'm going to doubt that. It kind of looks like that. I don't know how close it looks like to that, but it kind of looks like that. That's what the boss said.
Okay.
And he spits
Can
out
I offer
blood.
him a tamale?
He looks at you like, lady, you are the craziest motherfucker I've ever met.
Which kind of tamale are you going to give him? Like, special tamales?
I said it was a grab bag. It's whatever one he chooses. This is up to him. RN Jesus is in this now.
Do you still have his like arms locked behind you, Muffins?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can't really choose anything.
He can choose. He just has to point with his face. I will pick it out.
He kind of like
and shove it down his throat.
To no initiative.
Man, now that I remembered I'm holding on to his hands by the wrist, I really want to do the don't hit yourself thing.
Do you?
Yes, I am.
Oof. After about the third one of those, you get done going, stop hitting yourself, and his head doesn't come back up.
I said don't stop. I said stop hitting yourself, man. Don't play this game if you can't handle
it. Titus, if you check him, he's still breathing. So there's that.
Well, let's put him by the dumpster.
We can prevent that.
They'll find him eventually. No. Leave him.
Okay.
He's a ganger. He ain't reporting crap.
Well, I'll drag him over to the dumpster so he's, out of the way. And you said he's wearing a helmet.
So much as the helmet is left, I guess, is...
We're talking like a normal like combat helmet kind of thing.
Yeah, it's more like a police like helmet with like the little face guard on the front of it, like a almost like they wear in like a SWAT kind of thing.
Well, as a final fuck you to this guy, after I get him dragged over there, I'm going to take his helmet off, turn it around, and put it back on so it's like blocking his vision, and then buckle it behind his head.
Okay. And are you throwing him in the trash can or by the trash can?
Probably more. No, actually in the trash can, because that seems appropriate.
Okay. You open up the trash can and you easily throw him into the trash can and close the lid. Bunny Boy. Inside, It's very quiet, pristine kind of Denny's. I say pristine by Denny's standards. Do you get anything to drink while they're making the order?
Yeah, coffee.
All right.
I'm
All
just,
this is going on outside. And you can kind of hear it muffled over the sound of like some really bad music on the inside. And you just hear this like loud ka-thunk of a trash can lid being opened and closed.
Okay.
Yep. What do the rest of you do?
I'll put muffins away, switch back to my meat body, and just be like, I'm going to go get some waffles. Everybody want something?
Bacon. All of bacon. All of it.
Side of
Just give me the bacon, please.
Catassie, you want anything?
I think, should I go with you? That seems like a lot of bacon to carry. Are you going to need help?
Probably. What about you, Tiny?
Okay, I'll go with you.
I thought I asked Bunny Boy to get me a moons over my hammy.
Well, it's Bunny Boy, so who knows what he's going to come out here.
That's a good point. Grab me a moons over my hammy.
Okay,
I'm gonna double check on that.
Are you all going inside, or are you like you gonna go grab a booth and stuff, or like?
I feel like maybe that wouldn't be the best time, but that's up to you guys.
Why not?
I mean, Denny's is basically the cantina in Star Wars. Like,
How far away is this Denny's from the house?
Oh, I
So
mean,
which
it's like about 10 miles.
Okay,
By
so then like
city standards, it's
That's a long ways.
yeah.
I'm just saying we busted up a ganger and left him in the back parking lot and then went to sit inside at a booth.
yeah, but that helmet situation is going to take him a good like half hour to figure.
Calling the cops or anything.
There, I was just more worried about like an upset ganger coming back into Denny's.
There are still 5 of us and 1 of him. Muffins can always make him stop hitting himself some more. He's feeling sassy.
So I have.
Okay, so we're grabbing a booth.
Yeah, I have this mental image, and I'd like to paint it for you all of like Bunny Boy coming over with the carafe of coffee and joining you all at a booth, and it's one of those like circular table booths where like everybody's got to like scoot in and stuff like that, and so and just like Bunny Boy has like a little bit of like blood on his jacket. Eve's got like a little bullet hole in her jacket where it hit her armor and stuff like that. And like half of you guys are just kind of like sitting back with your arms like on the round kind of thing, just like all kind of staring off, looking at like, and there's like just plates of food hanging out in front of you. As I don't know, you guys pick the song that plays over as you start to fade to black a little bit for the episode.
I'll just make sure that we tip. I will personally. I don't care what y'all do. I'm going to tip our waiter 100 souls.
Oh, wow.
Just to be cool. Do the whole it's cool, dude. That kind of thing. I'm sure every Denny's employee knows at this point.
This is true.
The code.
The code.
Yep.
Born to be wild.
That's a great one for a Denny's. Yes. Yes. So as we run down this episode, that is what is playing as it fades to black, and then the executive producer of something and blah 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 starts playing in the background.
Dick Wolf.
I was waiting for it. Thank you, Bunny Boy.
Dun dun.
Oh, I don't have that on the soundboard. I used to have that on the soundboard.
Yes.
Cue the slap bass.
Goodness. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Appreciate everybody coming back week after week. It makes us feel so good that we get to come and entertain you all. Again, if you get a chance, throw us a sub on YouTube. Throw us a follow here if you haven't already. And we will be back next week. So for all these wonderful people that put up with the crazy stuff that I put them through, Thank you all, and we will see you again next week. Where's my music?
Mwah. Bye.
Mwah. Good night.
Drink your water and take your vitamin.
Yes.